So we sold our house at the end of the year, and we've been living in a fifth wheel for the last couple months. It's definitely been an adjustment, but I've learned a few things, guys. We need a lot less space and a lot less stuff than we think we need. We will have a nice home again within the year, but I'll tell you what, just living in an area that's much smaller, it just kind of presses the reset button, you know, and lets you realize, hey, we all got it pretty good, and you know, we're very, very blessed to have what we have. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. I'll give you the tour. So this is what I'm using to tow the fifth wheel with, and we'll get into that in a second. But it's an F-250, and apparently, let me see here, they have upgraded the suspension in the 2020s. So whenever I put this gooseneck in the bed of this truck, it does not squat, like, at all. And this is a 14,000 pound behemoth right here. So Ford, check. Did a great job with whatever you did starting in 2020, because I'll tell you what, it rides just as level as it can be, and I've had absolutely no issues pulling this thing. So this is actually a it's the model is called it's a Forest River. This is a Sierra, actually, 384 QB OK. It has 5 slides on it, and the slides each have their own dedicated awning. I didn't realize how important that was until actually after I bought it, but it really helps protect the slides. This entire unit will be under a pole barn here in about the next 2 months. So I got to give you guys a tour of our property for sure, but currently living with my in-laws in their backyard. I know that Jamie has cleaned up today, so it'd be a good opportunity to get in here and kind of show you our current living situation. So let's go ahead and jump on in.
Welcome to our home.
All right. So you come in, and this is our basically the living room and kitchen situation. Now, I got to tell you, whenever we came from our other home, we did not have a fridge that was like that. They are making these fridges now so big. We definitely got an upgrade when we came into this fifth wheel with our fridge, and I can tell you, I've like thoroughly enjoyed cooking on that that gas range over there. That's been really nice. So this is the area my family sits down and has dinner. Much smaller area than we are accustomed to, but let's go ahead and look at it from the other angle right here.
One of the reasons we chose this fifth wheel particularly is because it has the residential appliances. It has a huge double fridge for our meal prepping. It has a deep farmhouse sink and a residential size stove, oven, and microwave. Okay,
hey, show the sink real quick what you're talking about, because we have like, this was actually most of the time in these RVs. Take off the other one. Yeah, I mean there's
dishes in it.
Okay, golly, fail. No, but seriously, so most of the time in these type fifth wheels, they have that little sink that like has, you know, a divider in it, and this area, it doubles for us as like a worktop. It is challenging having reduced space, but most of the time those sinks that they put in these things, they're completely unusable. So that was important to us to have a farmhouse sink. That is a 50-something, might not look like it, but that's like a 50-something inch TV that we have here in the main living area. And
here's our pantry.
Oh yeah, so go ahead and show the pantry.
Don't be too jealous about this.
Yeah. So you know, again, whenever we came from a D.R. Horton home, and that pantry, Jamie, is probably like not that much smaller, honestly, than what we came from. So we're really accustomed to it. But we actually, there used to be additional seating here, like there was like another love seat like right over there in that section. So this was kind of like an L shape. And what we did is we took that out and just gave ourselves more storage there. You just have some knick-knack stuff that you're just not going to have enough space that they give you in the fifth wheel, in my opinion. So that's where we keep our coffee maker, you know, blender for smoothies and stuff like that. And that's where Granny's eggs go, right over there. So cabinets, those are pretty much unusable. I mean, we put some dishes in there, but those don't get a whole lot of use. Mostly these right here, and then these over here get the majority.
Well, and right now we're living in my parents' backyard, so I'm sure when we move out to our land, all of our cabinets will be filled with stuff.
That's right. That's right. I was trying to think, like, whenever we were looking for a fifth wheel, like the things that were important to us. So I'm wondering if anybody else is going to watch this video.
Fan.
Yeah, it comes with a little fan.
Especially in Florida and how hot it gets.
Yeah, it's just more of like little residential type upgrades. So if you're looking at this type model, the reason you are is probably because you have a family. And this is one of the things that sold us on this model was there is a big back bedroom for the dedicated for the kids. So the kids have their own space back here. They got double bunks. We converted this just into a bed. There used to be a couch here that folded out. We did away with it, just created 2 beds. There's actually another bed area up here with a ladder to access it.
Huge amounts of storage.
Yeah, so both of these just like, I mean, there's plenty of storage in here, which you typically don't get in a fifth wheel. So that was really important to us for our kids to have their own space. They have their own TV back here, and really they have their own privacy. And even cooler than that is that they actually have their own bathroom back here. So
it was really nice. We really wanted 2 bathrooms.
Yeah, so if you're going to be doing like the actual living situation in a fifth wheel, and you have a family, you need a couple bathrooms. If you have one, that time is going to come whenever Johnny's on one and little Johnny needs to be on the other.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, y'all? So let's walk it back and we'll kind of show y'all the rest of it. But the reason I'm showing you this, guys, is because a lot of you had been asking about it. So you come up the stairs here, and the bathroom is on the left, and you have a pretty big walk-in shower there. I'm right at 6 foot, 5'11", and I have plenty of headroom up there. So that was really, really nice. The bathroom, again, in these things, you typically don't get a shower of this size, but we really we lucked out with this particular unit. It's hard to find. One sink would be nice to have too, but you know what? As far as a fifth wheel goes, that's pretty solid bathroom. So this is the master bed area, I guess, and you know, it's a bed. You know, that's really about it.
It is. We gave up a big bedroom for the kids to have a larger room. So we gave up space in our room in order for the kids to have a larger bunk room. We looked at some where our room was huge and the kids was so small they couldn't bring any toys. There was no storage, so we gave up our big bedroom for them.
Okay. Yeah.
Sacrifices.
Absolutely. And just for reference, guys, you know, this is about as large of a fifth wheel as, you know, that comes on a road. I mean, it's a very, very long fifth wheel. And what we've learned is, you know, you have to give and take. Like, you're not going to have one that has a big back bedroom, a full-size kitchen, one that has a big front. Like, you have to give and take. So it was, again, important for our kids to have their own space. One thing that this unit does have that a lot of them didn't have was this whole area right here is a big closet. And that's huge, huge, huge for living in a fifth wheel. You really, really want to have closet space.
Jonathan's
so
side.
My side and Jamie's side, I can guarantee is going to be a lot more organized than mine.
But it's nice this side, you can actually walk in it. There's shelves in the back for storage.
Yeah, yeah.
Room over here. You could actually put a washer and dryer on his side. but that would completely eat up his closet space, so we didn't do that.
Yeah. And the thing about this closet, it's huge. It wouldn't be a unit that I would want to just be traveling in, you know? Like, this is for living in. Like, this is this is why we got it. It was to live in it. So a lot of you guys, y'all were asking because you had seen some of the recent videos that I had done with the new background and stuff, and that's why, because we are currently living in a fifth wheel while we are in the process of building our home. So again, we're hoping to start construction on that home in early spring and be out there at the property by Christmas time of this year.